Okay, the next little bit we're going to chat about is called factors. Right, so factors are the numbers you multiply by each other to make a different number. So for example, 2 times 2 make 4. So 2 times 2, your 2's are the factors. Or 3 times 2 makes 6. So 3 and 2 are a factor. Okay, in terms of factors, if you are a prime number, right, it's one of the names of the categories of numbers you'll be meeting, but if you're a prime number, there is only one set of factors, and they are 1 and the number itself. So 3 is a prime number because you get 3 by multiplying 3 times 1. You can't get it any other way. 5 is a prime number because you get it by 1 times 5. Okay. 9 isn't a prime number because you can get 9 by 1 times 9 or 3 times 3. Okay. 1 is not a prime number because the only way you can get 1 is 1 multiplied by 1. And in terms of that, there's only one factor. So for factors, you need 2 factors for a prime number, right? And they will be 1 and itself. So in terms of factors here, you can be given any number and you can be asked to work out its factors. All right, the easiest way to find out the factors is to divide whatever number you get by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, and continue that until you get a repeat. All right, in terms of that, to explain what I mean, if I said we had number 28 and we wanted to get the factors of 28, you go, okay, that's easy, I've got 1 times 28. And you'd be happy there and you'd be correct and you'd stop, but you wouldn't have all the factors. So to get all the factors, we'd go 28 divided by 1. Okay, it works. 28 divided by 2 gives you 14. 28 divided by 3 doesn't work out evenly, so we ignore it. We just stick a dash. 28 divided by 4 gave me a 7. 28 by 5 didn't work, so I wrote a dash. 28 divided by 6 didn't work, so I wrote a dash. 28 divided by 7 gave me 4. So 7 times 4 and 4 times 7 are the same, right? So in other words, there's a repeat, and when you get a repeat, you've got all the factors. If we do another example, so we have 35. So same idea, divide 35 by 1 and you get 35. 2 doesn't work, so dash. 3 doesn't work, so dash. 4 doesn't work, so dash. 5 gives you 7. 6 doesn't work, 7 gives you 5, so you get a repeat. So the factors of 35 would be 1, 35, 5 and 7. Okay, so I know that's long-winded to do, but it's a way to guarantee you get all the factors. And if you have your calculator, you can just sit there and go divide by 1, divide by 2, divide by 3, divide by 4. The only factors you need to write down, the only numbers you need to write down are the ones with no decimals, the ones which went in evenly. So when you have the factors, they can ask you stuff like what's the HCF and the LCF. So the HCF stands for highest common factor. All right, so in terms of highest common factor, you would work out the factors for your number. So for example, 28 has the factors 1, 28, 2, 14, 7 and 4. And your factors for 35 are 1, 35, 5 and 7. So out of that, you'd go, what would the common factors be? So the common factors would be 1, because both of them have a 1. 7, because both have a 7. All right? So in terms of that, the highest common factor would be 7, because 7 is bigger than 1. All right? So for your highest common factor, get the factors by doing what we said. All right? And then you look up and say, what's the biggest common factor? Okay, so in terms of factors again, if we gave you 108 and we asked you to find the factors, you go 1 into 108 works, 2 works, 3 works, 4 works, 5 doesn't work, so just do a dash, 6 works, 7 doesn't, 8 doesn't, 9 works, so write it down, 10, so you do dash, 11, do dash, and then 12, you got your 9, so you got your repeat again. So in terms of your 108, despite the fact it's a really big number, the factors of 108 are these numbers, so you go 1, 108, 2, 54, 3, 36, you'd have 4, 27, 6, 18, and 9, and 12. And then you end it with a little squiggly number. Okay, so they will be factors.